Okay, welcome to the Champaign County Environment and Land Use Committee. I call this meeting to order at 6:32. Would the clerk call the roll, please?
Esri,
Here.
Goss,
Here.
Patterson, Rodriguez,
Here.
Rogers, Storr,
Here.
Thorsland.
Here. Thank you. We have a quorum with 2 members absent. I'd entertain a motion to approve the agenda and addendum.
So moved.
Moved by Aaron, second by Emily. Thank you both. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Hearing none, that's approved. Thank you. We have the minutes before us of November 3rd, 2022, regular meeting. I'd entertain a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Jim, and second by Chris. Thank you both. Are there any corrections, additions, changes noted? If not, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And those opposed? All right. We have no public for participation, so we will close that as quickly as we opened it. Are there any communications from members of the board for the board? Okay, maybe I'll mention what Aaron and I got from John about potential state wind farm ordinance. And solar, yeah, they combine. Actually, it was part of the revision. Their setbacks and sound conditions are very different than what we're even proposing with the ZBA now. So I don't know how far this will go. They've been there before, but not this far along. So we'll see how that goes. That could be interesting. And for those who are interested, the zoning board meeting Thursday the 12th is the first hearing, right, on what we forwarded to the zoning board to consider again. So we'll see if the people that come to that are aware also of that. So, and that's all I have. Anything else? All right, very good. Moving on to item 7, new business, items to be approved by us. Emily, you've probably seen these come through the county board part, but these are annual renewals of entertainment licenses, and they come through us. So we'll do A, the annual renewal of recreation and entertainment license for Champaign County Fair Association, 1302 North Collier Avenue, Urbana, Illinois, from January 23rd to January 1st of 23 to December 31st of 23. Is there anything to add to this? The sheriff has waved off and everybody's good?
The sheriff has signed off, that's right.
Okay. Any discussion?
So moved.
Moved by Aaron, a second? Second by Jim. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, the fair continues for the 100 and something year. Item B, annual renewal of the recreation and entertainment license for Gordyville LLC, 2205 County Road 3000 North in Gifford, for the same duration of January 1st of 23 to December 31st of 23. Again, the sheriff has signed off on this. Is there any questions or discussion about it? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'll move again.
I'm moving too fast. It's the guys in the back. Aaron moved it, and
Second again.
and Jim second. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, very good. Those items are approved by us. Now items to be recommended to the county board. 8A, resolution approving an intergovernmental cost-sharing agreement between the County of Champaign, the City of Champaign, the City of Urbana, and the Village of Savoy for residential electronic collection events in 2023, and an Illinois Environmental Protection Agency-sponsored one-day household hazardous waste collection event in 2023. And John has some details with this.
Yes, I have one change to this. I got an email today from one of our municipal partners, and they're on page 4 of 5, or page 27 of the agenda. For the event on April 15th, 2023, the total cost will be, again, this is a maximum total, 3146, 3,146. The county share of that will be 1,079.35 cents. So in the version that goes to the county board, that line of numbers will be changed with that maximum total of 3146.
All right, any questions for John about that change? That's pretty straightforward. Jim?
Yeah, is this only available then to these partners who have signed on in this IGA, or is it kind of county-wide and for some odd reason?
It is countywide, and we send invitations to all the villages asking them if they want it, well, asking them for contributions. And, but we really accept anything that comes in. We don't turn things away.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Jim.
I'll move to approve with the changes that John's mentioned.
Okay, we got a
to
motion with the changes.
Be
Chris
made for
is
the regular board meeting.
giving us a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, very good. That service
Who
continues.
was that second?
Chris. All right, 8B, resolution approving agreement between Champaign County, Parkland College, and A-Team Recyclers regarding the residential electronics collection on May 20th, 2023, and October 14th, 2023. Is there any details you want to add to this, John?
Just point out that the minimum cost, that the recycler changed his cost structure this year. The minimum went up from 13,000 to 15,000, but we previously had a provision for extra payments if there was a low volume turned in. That's been deleted. So, but this can be expected to be $2,000 more this year than it was last.
Okay. Have we ever had an event of those that had less than expected? Yeah, every time I've gone, it's been a lot of people.
Yeah, not that I know of. I've never been as involved as I am this year. But it's my understanding that we've always had a good turnout. But the agreement still had that provision until this year, and now they've changed it.
Okay. Any other questions? Aaron?
More of a comment. I know A-Team Recyclers have been our go-to for I don't know how many years now. And in the past, I know Susan Monty, who obviously was more directly involved, but she was, everything I remember hearing, she was totally happy with them. So unless things have drastically changed on their end, which I seriously doubt, but so yeah, I don't see any reason to not approve this, and I would make the motion to approve.
We have a motion from Aaron. Do I have a second? Chris steps in again. Thank you, Chris. Without further discussion, all those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Hearing none, that wonderful event continues as well. Pending county board approval. 8C, resolution approving Champaign County opt-in form, let's clarify that, to Illinois EPA to participate in the manufacturer e-waste program in 2024. John?
No changes. This is just something we have to get in by March 1.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. This is due by March 1, and there's no changes.
Okay. And for Emily's benefit, normally, we used to have the wonderful Susan Monty, who I'm sure you know, who handled all of this, and now John has had to add to his desk another hat. But thank you, John, for taking it up. All right, a motion from Jim and a second from Chris. Okay, thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? And that motion moves on to the county board. 8D, zoning case 058AT22, an omnibus text amendment to amend the Champaign County zoning ordinance to update material management, solid waste related uses as described generally in the legal advertisement. This has been something we've worked on for a long time. I think Chris helped with this. Susan did a lot of work on it, and it has cooked here for 2 months now, I think. So it can move on to the county board. It's not a rush thing, but again, this is a thing we recommend to them. Is there any details you want to add, John?
Just that the city of Urbana is reviewing this. They did not get it reviewed in the past 2 months. Their plan commission is reviewing tonight, and Susan Bergstrom is there in case they have questions. They're going to have the committee of the whole take it up on the 17th. So normally, ELUC would go ahead and refer this to the county board, but we know that Urbana is in fact reviewing it. You've got a couple options. You can go ahead and take action and just, Urbana wasn't timely and they didn't get their comments in. Or, as you pointed out, we're in no rush. It certainly would not be a problem to continue it to February. At least I'm not aware of it being a problem. Or you could even refer to the county board now, and I could report at the county board what the results of the committee of the whole is. It's really whatever the committee wants to do.
Yeah, I think because it's not a rush and it's not urgent, we should let Urbana turn their slow crank, and you can get back to ELOC next month, and then their process will be complete, as far as I understand, by then, and we'll know if there's anything disagreeable to then, and then we can just move it cleanly onto the county board. So do we need a motion to continue? I'd entertain one then from someone to the February. What's the date of the February meeting? I don't want to say the wrong date.
9th.
9th. Okay. So, Aaron, was that you?
Yeah, I'll move to continue this until the next ELEC meeting on February 9th, 2023.
Okay. Do I have a second? I'm going for Emily this time. So, yes, thank you. All right, without further discussion on this, because we've discussed it enough, we'll let Urbana discuss it now. All those in favor of continuing this until the 9th of February, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed? Okay, very good. John, we have some monthly reports, a lot of monthly reports, so.
Yeah, the holidays are usually a good time to get caught up on monthly reports. So you have the July, August, September, and October. And it wasn't a bad year, wasn't a banner year, although for zoning cases, we will end up with more than 40 zoning cases, which is it's probably going to be the most zoning cases we've had in, I don't know. I've been doing them actively since 2002. And it's more than we've had since 2002. Far too many of them were data centers and solar arrays. But anyhow, the economy is strong. We're doing a lot of zoning cases. I just missed having the November on here, or we would actually be up to date. So hopefully we'll be up to date in the February. But that's what we have for now.
Yeah, very good. This is, continues to be impressive that you stay as close as you do. And despite the fact of taking on new things, is there, just as an aside, is there a plan to get someone to do some of the work that Susan did?
Yeah, we're going to start recruiting here. I'll probably go ahead and send it out sometime in the next month, but realistically probably won't get many applications until this spring. We're going to be in good shape for the spring events, and I don't expect to get anyone with experience in that regard anyhow. So the spring is just going to be what it is. Rest of the folks in the office are helping me out on these things. So I'm actually happy with the fact that we've been able to keep up with everything that Susan was doing, although we're obviously not able to keep up with any of the special projects that she worked on. We don't really have any scheduled for this year yet, so hopefully we'll be in good shape at least by summer. But we're keeping up with everything the way it is.
Very good. That's good to hear. Thank you, John. The only chair's report I have is to welcome Emily Rodriguez to join us here at ELOC. This will be one of the shorter meetings that you've been to this year. And they're not all like this. Some of them can be quite long, but welcome. Glad to see you here. I look forward to next month when Jamala is back and we can have everyone here. And I assume Kyle will be in attendance as well. And that's it. So it's 2023 and we're moving on. Designation of items to be placed on the consent agenda. Unless the board disagrees, I have 8A, B, and C, with D moved till February 9th ELOC meeting. So with that, I would motion to adjourn at 6:48. Thank you all for coming.